Third all time. So Clemens on pitching to Bonds. He knows when I get on the mound, if I've got to get up in there, I'm going there. Whatever I have to do, I'm going to try to get him out. He's going to try to hit the ball 500 feet because that's what he does. So here we go. Round one. First inning. Clemens versus Bonds. Ray Durham on second. The correct play, Linda, as you know. Intentional walk.
Heavily debated. I don't know.
Should have
came at him. Should have came at him.
He doesn't. That's how you play it. Dottom second. Astros up 1-0. Richard Hidalgo. That's how you play it. Off Jerome Williams. Off the wall out there. Second of the year. 2-0 Stros. Later in the bottom of the second. Man on for Roger Clemens' first National League at bat, and he delivers. Marquise Grissom comes up firing. Throws out Morgan Ensberg at third base. Bottom third. Still 2-0 Stros. Jeff Bagwell is so not catching that. Williams, the victim of the two-run shot. Bagwell's first of the year. 4-0 Stros. So on to the fourth. Round two. Bonds versus Clemens. There's Barry set up. He's got the armor. That's where Clemens nicked him back at Yankee Stadium.
Are you kidding me? That was a strike?
And he got him looking there on the strike. A little low, a little outside, but with two strikes, you got to swing. No one line would like to see it again, and there it is. Barry probably doesn't want to see it again. He's out. Still fourth inning. Clemens, Pedro Feliz, you go away. Next batter, A.J. Przinsky took it like a man. Clemens with 9 strikeouts. Seventh inning. Bonds versus Clemens, round 3. Getting dramatic. And Bonds again leaves the bat on his shoulder. Clemens would leave after 7 innings, 9 Ks, and gave up just 1 hit. Clemens possibly a little fired up by Bonds' words earlier this week.
I heard him make some comments last day or something, and told him that Andy and I better hit our spots. And so I put something on the ball and I hit my spots. And that's the way you get out great hitters.
He's an intense person. He's intense on the mound, and he knows people are watching. He knows that this is a matchup for the ages. So I think he took a lot of pride in going after him.
Astros, Clemens both get the win, and Bonds will have to wait for 660. What about it, Dave?
Winner making his first start in a Cubs uniform since September 30th, 1992. Bottom of the first, and the very first pitch for Maddox hits D'Angelo Jimenez. Maddox shaky. 2 batters later against Ken Griffey Jr. Oh, he hits Griffey as well. He had 2 batters in 1 inning for the first time in his career. Bottom 2, Maddox facing Adam Dunn, nobody on base, and Dunn taking Maddox deep. Maddox would allow 4 hits and 3 earned runs. The Reds get off to a great start. Bottom 3 now. It's Junior facing Maddox. It's a top play nominee with 1 on. Junior, it's gone. 482nd career homer. His first homer since last July 12th. He's 6 for 14 and 2 homers in his career against Maddox. Meanwhile, Paul Wilson cruising. Ask Aramis Ramirez. Then Wilson striking out Paul Bacco. Just 4 hits allowed in 7 shutout innings and 6 Ks for Wilson. 2 on, 2 out, Cubs down 3-zip. Sammy Sosa. 43 homers in his career against the Reds, the most against any opponent, and he's facing Ryan Wagner. And Wagner not impressed, but he was impressive. Ask Sammy. The Reds beat the Cubs 3-1. Check this out. Maddox made the first start of his career in Cincinnati back in '86, pitched a complete game in his hoops team that went to the Final Four. Omar Vizquel looking for space, finds it down the line. Coco Crisp, here he comes home, and he beats it. 4-1 Indians. Vizquel 1 for 4. Vizquel, you know, for a 36-year-old guy, he's still got the moves. As the leaping and completing the 4-6-3 double play. It's a top play nominee, and you need another look. 36 years young, he's still got the moves. 5-2 Cleveland now, top of the 5th. Victor Martinez leading off. Just 1 home run all of last year. Here's 1 on this day. Martinez 2 for 4, 3 runs scored. Ronnie Belliard with 3 hits in the Indians' huge victory.
Boston and Baltimore for the 3rd game of their 4-game series. Johnny Damon came in hitless, but not hairless. Back in 2000, considerably less on top of the noggin. 2001, there he is with the A's. The sideburns get a little longer. He gets a little more on the beard in 2003, and now he's a caveman outfielder now. Top first, Damon doubles down the 3rd base line, trying to get him out. Now, that was a hairy proposition for Baltimore. Top second base is loaded.
Very cute.
Damon, another RBI single. 2 runs are going to score. Johnny Damon was 5 for 5 in this game. Red Sox had a 7-run second. Bottom 6, 2 on. Damon playing a little defense as well. David Segui deep to center field. Damon patrolling and making the grab. And, well, you know he's never going to cut the hair or shave the beard at all. We're doomed now. Never going away.
Unless the beard gets in the way of his glove.
Derek Lowe got the win.
Another win in Toronto, but Carlos Delgado, he's got other plans. Yup, with a 3-run homer off of Jeremy Bonderman, his only hit of the game. Carlos Guillen on the ground. Delgado, can't handle it. He's got an error, and that would be a very big error because it would open up the floodgates, as they say. Eric Munson, a 3-run blast off a 35-year-old right-hander, Pat Henkin. Another go-round with Toronto for Henkin. You know, 5 of 6 Detroit runs were unearned in this game. Bottom 3, Delgado up again, and Bonderman gets him looking at his slider. Delgado, that homer was his only hit of the game. Bonderman's still in there in the 6th when this happens. Vernon Wells off of Bonderman's ankle. Bonderman is down. He left the game, but he got the win. 4 Tiger relievers pitched 1-hit ball in the final 3 2/3. The Tigers are 3-0 for the first time since '85. Detroit scores 20 runs in its season-opening 3-game sweep at Toronto.
Diaper dandy, that's what that is. For the game, Don Zimmer throws out the first pitch to Tino Martinez. It's old Yankee Day in Tampa. Joe Torre likes that. Top 6, A-Rod on first after an RBI single. He was 1 for 4 on the day, so we're all tied up. Jason Giambi's going to change that with a couple on. Singles to right off Paul Abbott. Derek Jeter comes in, part of 4 straight hits in the 6th for New York. They take a 2-1 lead. Bottom 6, Kevin Brown gets a little help. Aubrey Huff, deep drive to center. Bernie Williams is on the case and makes the grab. And that is a top line nominee. Kevin Brown could do nothing at this point. He's in the dugout in the 9th, looking for career win number 199. But with 2 men on and 1 out, Eduardo Perez doubles down the left field line off Mariano Rivera. Run scores, tightens things up to 3-2. No worries. Brooke Fordyce grounds it to third. A-Rod turns the 5-3 double play. Rivera gets the save. Yanks can finally go home after a 3-2 win. It took 10 days to complete against the Braves, and then everything went awry. Johnny Estrada, base hit, scores the first run of the inning. This is all off steep track. So Julio Franco came in as a pinch hitter. That's your 2nd and 3rd runs of the inning. Marcus Giles, sac fly, bringing the 4th. Traxel gets the hook. J.D. Drew, broken bat single, scores the 5th and 6th runs. Adam LaRoche got his first 2 major league hits in the inning. Numbers 7 and 8 come in there. Estrada again. Blooper scores number 9. Mark DeRosa doubles the 10th run of the inning home. Then Franco again, another base knock. He came in as a pinch hitter, remember, had 2 hits, 3 RBIs, all in an 11-run inning. Lost in all this, Mike Piazza, who's come out smoking on the season. Way gone. He was 5 for 5 on the night, 2nd 5 for 5 night of his career, and 350th home run, now 1 shy of Carlton Fisk's record for a catcher. Top 9, John Smoltz, a non-save situation. He does get to wrap it up, however, in an 18-10 win. So let's summarize. Piazza becomes the first catcher in modern baseball history to hit 3 homers over his team's first 2 games of the season. Adam LaRoche, the first player with a 2-hit inning in his major league debut since 1988. And Julio Franco, those 2 hits, the drive-in 3 in an 11-run 4th inning as a pinch hitter.
Phillies looking for their first win facing the Pirates. Roll Mondesi finished last year as a D-back, if you recall. Now playing for Pittsburgh. Pirates down 1. Mondesi facing Tim Royal. That's crushed, but not over the wall. It's a triple. Now, Jimmy Rollins, what a play for Jimmy Rollins here. He'll throw a strike to David Bell, and Bell with a finish, tagging out Mondesi. And now the next batter, Craig Wilson, would single, so tough mistake there by Mondesi. Billy Wagner also in a new place after being with the Astros. He's making his debut as a Philly, coming in the 9th to preserve. Wagner against J.J. Davis, not a shot. Wagner blowing it by Castillo, and then Abraham Nunez. Wagner, first save is a Phil. Phillies scored 2 in the 8th, and that's how they got their win.
Cardinals in jeopardy of starting 0-3 for the first time since 1969. Jim Edmonds has other ideas. That's a little something for his people. Off Matt Kinney, first home run of the season, makes it a 4-3 Brewer game. It's a top play nominee. Bottom 7, after an Albert Pujols sac fly, tied it at 4. It's Edmonds one more time. Off the glove of Junior Spivey, scores Tony Womack. Cards up 5-4. Edmonds 2 for 3 with a couple of RBIs. Next up, Scott Rowland, giving back to his community. Off Adrian El Ducasito Hernandez, 3-run poke, his first of the year. He had 4 RBIs, gets the curtain call. Cards finally get a win, 9-4.
4 Rockies up 1-0. Richie Sexson, new face in a new place. And you know what? Richie likes his surroundings right about now. Off of Jason Jennings, it's gone for his first of the year. And it was big because it tied the game at 1.
He's big himself.
Yeah, he's a tall man. Still in the bottom of the 4th, D-backs leading 4-1. Roberto Alomar, new face, new place. Alomar, in the gap that goes. That'll score Brandon Rebb and Steve Finley. Alomar ends up with a triple. Diamondbacks end up with a win. Good one between the White Sox and Royals. Top of the second, no score. White Sox a runner on first. Miguel Olivo, the number 9 hitter, all he did was go 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs.
Back, looks up.
That one off of Darryl May. May allowed 3 homers in 5 innings. Ordonez and Lee also went deep against him. Carlos Beltran on the ground. White Sox trying, but they can't turn the double play. That'll bring home Aaron Guile. Royals down 4-3. Same score, bottom 9, 2 outs, runner on first. Billy Koch in relief. Beltran with a chance again, but he pops up. Aaron Rowan would make the catch. Esteban Loaiza gets the win. Billy Koch gets the save.
Vladimir Guerrero, and that is out like acid wash. He was a triple shy of the cycle on the night. That's his first
coming back.
homer. No, it's not. Not anytime soon, if we can help it. 5-0 Angels. Top 4 now. 6-0 game. Garrett Anderson muscles up as well. That'll go to right field. Scores Guerrero ahead of him. It's an 8-0 Angels lead. 8-4 in the 5th. Seattle chipping away. Brett Boone later. Solo shot. Gets him within 3. It's an 8-5 ball game now. 9-7. Boone up with 2 on. Chance to be a hero against Ben Weber. Rearing back and got him with the strikeout. Angels hang on to win it 10-7. They are 2-0 on the season. Barry Zito got his first start of the season for Oakland. Taking on Texas. Top third, 1-0 Rangers, and Zito gets a little help. Alfonso Soriano drive to left center field. Look at Mark Kotsay ranging from out of the screen into your picture for a top play nominee. Zito went 8 innings, 2 earned runs. Eric Young, new place, now with Texas, top 4. 1-0 Texas, no outs, runners on first and second. Young with the base knock to left center field. He was 2 for 4 in the day. Scores Herbert Perry there. Rangers up 2-0. Bottom 8, Oakland down 2-1. Francisco Cordero strikes out Arubio Durazo. He got the final 5 outs for his first save of the season.
Dodgers looking to beat the Padres for the 2nd straight game. Former Dodger Ishmael Valdez on the mound for San Diego. Tie game, bottom of the 11th. Paul Duca down the line, and here comes newly acquired Milton Bradley to score the game-winning run for Los Angeles.